throwing down the gauntlet.
What does this mean for the draft, gentlemen? Qiyana will round out the GAM esports team.
Pushing lanes in the early game, but Qiyana has been the difference maker. The junglers have now met.
They have indeed. The shock blast won't find a target though. Levi move forward. There comes the ultimate from Kale. Qiya's in trouble, running for his life. That's a shutdown at least. Qiya manages to get out. All right, Levi's not going to spot out Tian here. He's going to be standing in the bush behind him. That is just a supreme display of talent, to what we kind of expected from them in the tournament.
Exactly, and like I talked about earlier on, they are so good at exploding these.
How much disengage there is. Qiyana ultimate to knock away the engage tools, as we see a bit of an all-in from Zeros.
We do. Trade of ultimates thus far. Zeros going to look to flash the wall. Wait, manages to pull it off. Gimgoom follows suit.
To play to as Levi.
And this is much more of what we expected from FPX. A bit of trading happening in the bot.
More than a trade, my friend. Slay uses the stopwatch to go golden. Sin now takes a lot of damage as Slay now flashes away. LWX, and what do you see for the chase? Final hours on cooldown. He's chasing forward. LWX can continue to look for more. There's the ultimate from Galio, and it will get popped before he dies. It looked like Levi just showed up in the lane. He's found himself a kill onto LWX. Now the dredge line will not find a target on the Zing. Tumbles away. Levi cannot
Crisp in the bot side of the map. Stacking his CC well, being extremely patient. He played that beautifully to allow LWX.
Already secured by FPX. Crisp and Tia now moving forward. That's an auto attack connecting on a Slay that holds him in place. Condemn will also lock him against the wall. And the supreme display of talent. 5, 1, and 2. The Duskblade of Drakthar and Warrior is doing work. We turn our attention to Do and B. Oh man!
Qiyana is everywhere, making it look so easy on this Qiyana to pick up kills.
And you can just see how FPX plays slightly differently from SKT in that they are grouping and they are diving. They are overforcing these fights and they know they can get away.
The entirety of Worlds, there was one gold lead in the planes that was higher. And it looks like Zin's in trouble. It was a good flash pretty quickly on.
What is this champion?
Going to get away. I mean, 6, 1, and 2. It doesn't matter what champion you play, you're going to look like that. Doinby's able to flash away. Divine Judgment keeps him alive a few seconds longer. He got one. Will look like that.
I mean, the Duskblade is already completed for Tian. He just straight up one shot.
That I've had in my head, which we'll get to in a moment.
Dangerous.
That's a dash backwards. Depth charge will connect onto one. Tian's moving forward. Doesn't even hold on to one of the teams from an emerging region. There's no doubt VCS are good, are looking strong. But this is what you would expect.
FPX Snowball's lead so effectively is that they just bleed you out of your own jungle. They don't just wait for the Baron, as we're going to see another one-shot here.
And we are indeed. Zeros stays alive longer than anybody would have expected. Zeros escapes. The taunt comes down for Slay, and finally he's taken out as LWX moves forward. Now there's a threat in the top as Slay is running for his life.
You know, I'm going to say, Azale, this is the other way in which they snowball their leads. There's jungle camps and there's killing 3 members of the enemy team.
Yeah, why would you take the golems when you could just take the team?
Yeah, GAM moving into an area of the map.
Crisp was looking for the flash hook over the wall. Wasn't able to connect, but they will open the base before 20 initiations. But it doesn't matter. You won the lane, right? And that's what matters most. Is now Zeros will throw down the slicing maelstrom. Doinby's under threat, apparently. He's easily able to escape. And now Doinby looking for some additional support as Slay will get locked up against the wall. I'm just trying to diff every version there, Zale. The inhibitor's going to go down in the top lane.
Which one feels best, Trevor?
Kale and Renekton are able to make that happen. No kill in the mid lane. Qiyana and Levi running for their lives as in the tower fort.
Where's it there in the brush? He's just going to check it out. This Baron is going down pretty quickly with the Vayne.
It is indeed. Is anyone going to go into the pit? Shock Blast comes out, will not do anything more. Here comes Tia. Supreme display of talent, locks up a couple. Zeros, no slicing Maelstrom available. Qiyana running for his life. And now LWX and B chasing him down. Levi is
Sitting
dead.
with over 2,000 gold right now, and they're choosing not to reset. They recognize that Levi is dead. They have a Baron buff. Why bother going back to spend your gold when you've got more than enough to just look and end this game?
Maybe pushing in 23 minutes, pushing onto the Nexus turrets. The first one will fall. Baron buff still up, and there's not much that GAM Esports can do. The last tower is standing, and Fun plus Phoenix are pushing it. Dredgeline won't find the target though. The Nexus will be the focus. Do FPX look for the tower dive? Slicing Maelstrom goes in, finds a couple kills. Divine Judgment comes down, and the Nexus will fall. It's the quickest game of group so far.